Hey Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your August 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. We are going through a lot of cosmic changes and shifts in the month of August. We have 4 to 6 planets going retrograde. We have 2 super moons. We have the Lionsgate portal. Boy, oh boy, there's a lot going on. And you are probably feeling the energies. For those of you who are able to feel energy, which a lot of you are, you may be feeling the impacts on a deep personal level, professional level, and a global level as well. So in this reading, we'll take a look at where your energy is currently at. We'll take a look at your greatest strengths and fullest potential. We'll get action steps, messages from your guides, and then we'll connect to a celebratory outcome. All right. And for those of you who haven't already checked out the collective Lionsgate portal reading, I will link that in the description box below so you can check out if you haven't already. Okay. Capricorn, I feel big changes here are showing up in your world. I mean, as we just discussed, but for you on a personal level, some of you have really gone through a lot of Five of Wands energy is what I'm getting. Competition, rejection, possibly even people stealing your ideas, people stealing maybe even your job, just feeling like everyone is one-upping you. It's almost like you've had to put up your guard at times, or you felt like you wanted to give up. That's what I'm feeling here for you, Capricorn. But I feel big changes showing up, and I've been feeling this for you for a couple of months now, but I feel like the turnaround is starting to show up in your physical world in August. So let's take a dive into your reading. Your overall energy here is this Libran moon, all about finding balance. So we have 2 super moons in the month of August, August 1st and then the 30th. Now we have the Aquarian full moon on the 1st, which is Libra's fellow air sign. And that's all about projects, people, opportunities, taking flight. So taking something that may have been at ground zero and taking off with it. But in order to do that, you have to embrace that full moon energy of letting go of what no longer works for you so you can make room for new opportunities, new people, new projects, new expansion. Whatever feels or felt a little bit off kilter in your world, Capricorn, I sense that this is the month for more balance. Some of you could even be dealing with a legal issue, some sort of judgment, a karmic cycle. There could have been a lot of imbalance because I am getting the scales here, the justice energy. It may have felt biased. Okay, some of you may have been judged by your looks or by your sex or by your race. I do feel here that there's some sort of truth and equality showing up for you in a better way than maybe it did in the past. Okay, I'm getting someone may even be apologizing, okay? And it may show up in a text, a letter, a call, or someone may realize how their actions have affected you. Even if they don't tell you, I feel like someone else has gone through their karma, and you have as well. We all have. Karma is basically just a consequence of an action or decision that we've chose to partake in, right? There's balance coming in here for you, and a lot of you are growing and you're expanding because of those mountains in the background, because you've climbed a lot, right? And sometimes you felt like you were falling back down the mountain, but I feel like you're getting to the top here. So whatever goals, whatever milestones, whatever you've been wanting to achieve, I feel it coming out for you here sooner rather than later. All right. Your greatest strength, Capricorn, in the month of August is your energy here. It's taking a reality check. So for you, what this means is getting real with what you need to do here on out. So for those of you who've been feeling like you're aligned, you are enjoying what it is that you do, you're feeling good in your relationships, you feel good on your spiritual path, then you're going to see more abundance and more flow coming your way. For others of you, if you have been lying to yourself about a situation, or if things have felt challenging for you and maybe the ego was resisting what the soul really came here to experience, those of you that feel that disconnect between soul purpose and maybe different external circumstances, there's going to be a moment of truth here, a breakthrough, a breakdown is what I just heard, a breakdown. So you may see some tower moments. Towers aren't always bad. If anything, I really like tower moments because it comes in and shakes things up when we may be living in fear of making or taking the next steps towards change. And that's what August is all about. Now, yes, we have 4 to 6 planets going retrograde: Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Venus. And then at the end of August, the 23rd or so, Mercury goes retrograde, and then Chiron on the 28th. So we're seeing the effects of needing to slow down, needing to not overwork ourselves, overthink ourselves into a panic, into stress, into anxiety. This is a time to take a reality check. The body has been trying to get your attention. This may be the month for you, Capricorn, where you listen. Whether it's been needing more sleep, whether it's been needing to take time off, whether it's needing to unload, de-stress, get those things off your mind, burn them, write them out, journal, channel that energy into maybe exercise, going for a run, getting out in nature, whatever you need to do to release some tension that may have built up over time here. I feel like you're getting a reality check, and it's because this is the time for you to slow down a little bit and course correct. And that's what I always like to think of when we have retrograde season or many different planets going retrograde, is it's a time for us to pause, slow down, and reflect. Are we on par with our purpose, our journey, our mission here on earth? Is there something we're resisting? Is there something we need to release or let go of? Have we built up some sort of attachment that we need to disconnect from? So taking a reality check is your greatest strength in the month of August. Now, your fullest potential here is to open up to change. There's that Aquarius energy. Yeah, because there are big changes coming in here for you. So again, your fullest potential is to embrace change, open up to it. Because when we refuse to change, that's when things get sticky, right? It's like the death energy, which has been showing up in a lot of readings. And the death energy is all about spiritual growth. It's about transition and things needing to come to an end in order for us to transform. I always like to use the caterpillar turning into that butterfly. That's what the death feels like, right? Sometimes we want to stay a caterpillar because we don't know that we could have these beautiful wings and see from a higher perspective and have a brand new life, because we want to stay in the comfort zone of being a caterpillar. But sometimes that change is inevitable. We have to go through that spiritual awakening or that cocoon process. And that may be what you've been going through for the last 10 months, the last 10 years, right? Whatever it has been for you, Capricorn. But I feel like you've earned your wings, and I feel like you're coming up out of that cocoon or that spiritual awakening. And this is the time for you to spread your wings. But there is a little bit of reflection here. Utilize the energy of that 8-8 portal to really take a deep dive into your divine blueprint, your path, connect with your guides. We also have that blue moon in Pisces on the 30th of August, and that's a really spiritual time for divine downloads. So connect to yourself. Now, your action steps for August. You're showing up here, Capricorn, loud and clear. This is about you stepping up and leading, taking the lead, right? This is about you choosing to move forward in the path that you want instead of letting other people choose for you, right? And there's such a big difference in that. We can choose to kind of go with the flow and be pushed and tossed around like that 5 of Wands energy. It doesn't always feel good, right? Because we truly want to move forward in the path that we want, but maybe we're not aware how. So we just go with the flow and let other people choose for us. This is the time for you to feel empowered, feel inspired, and yes, take a step back in order for you to plan, to reevaluate, reassess, replenish your energy so you can move forward in confidence and step up and take the lead in whatever area or areas of your life where there's a little bit of imbalance. So let's clarify here before we move forward. Let's take a look at what is it that you need to kind of take a look at from a new perspective. What's this reality check all about for Capricorn spirit? What's this reality check? What is it that you're going to get a reality check? Some of you, it's definitely going to be something that maybe surprises you. If you're not connected to your spiritual self, and if you feel like you are very foggy, you're not trusting your intuition, you feel disconnected, like you're not living your soul's purpose, this could be in somewhat of a shock awakening for you. But those of you that you know what you need to do or you know what you want, this is going to be a good time that spirit gives you that push that maybe you need to move forward. All right, we have Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. However, the Two of Wands and Ace of Cups is in reverse, but we are tuning into your greatest strength here. So regardless of where you are at on that energetic spectrum, because there's a lower vibration and a higher vibration duality, right, of each card. So wherever you are at on that spectrum here, Two of Wands is all about taking that leap, right? It is about you getting off that perch, getting out of the comfort zone. And getting out of the comfort zone and to make and embrace change. When the Two of Wands shows up here for you, Capricorn, you've been planning your future. I feel like there's a little bit of indecisiveness here, but it's important for you to create your vision. That's why we just talked about that Lionsgate portal, a really good time to create your vision. Some of you are saying, is the grass greener? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I leave? Should I stay? Do I move forward in this business, or do I start something new? Do I go on a new career path? Do I go on a new job? Do I forgive this person? Do I connect with that person, right? Do I open my heart to love? Whatever it is that you're going back and forth on, the answer for you lies within the heart. Okay, the heart and the soul. And that's what this month is all about. Ace of Cups. It's important for you at this time to give yourself some self-love. Reflect on the relationship you have with yourself. Fill your own cup, because once you do that, your cup is going to overflow and it opens up this Ace of Wands energy, which is fantastic. 2 new beginnings here for you. Double energy. Ace of Wands is about you being able to chase your dreams, feel more desire, more passion, more inspiration, more creativity, more optimism. It's about you reinventing yourself from the inside out. You have this sense of purpose. Even if you don't necessarily know what it is, you can feel it. You don't have to know. You can feel, and let that feeling guide you. Let that intuitive push guide you as well. That curiosity. You have what it takes here. The wands are all about spiritual force, right? Willpower. It's about that spirit within. So I feel with you blending, keeping your heart open to the change, because that love, right? That's a powerful emotion, but ultimately your soul is guiding you to take that leap, to think outside the box. That's what I feel for you, Capricorn. Beautiful. All right. So next we're going to take a look at what else you need to do at this time. Messages from your guides on moving forward. You have here pushing through any insecurities, Cancerian energy. So whatever insecurities you have and you hold that may be new, they may be old, it's important for you to push through them. Tell fear that it has to take a back seat, right? Tell fear, which false evidence appearing real, that it can come along with you, right? It can come along. Sometimes that fear is good. It can be the driving force. It can be what stops us from stepping out into traffic, right? We need that fear. But when fear starts to control our lives, that's when it becomes a problem. Give it a backseat. Say, fear, not today, right? Not today. Push through any insecurities. Push through that rejection, that abandonment, that betrayal, that loss, that grief. You have what it takes to come out on the other side stronger and better than before. Your guides want you to know you have what it takes to succeed in any area that's been a little challenging for you. You have here attuned to the divine, Pisces, and this is that moon energy, that blue moon that we were talking about earlier. This is about you connecting to your higher self, the angelic realm, the spiritual realm, universe, God source, spirit, whatever you call your higher power. Doesn't matter as long as we call it, right? This is about you connecting and attuning so you can be that vibrational match towards what it is that you chose to come here and experience. And sometimes we let those fears block the heart center. Maybe we really want love, but like layers upon layers, just like an onion, it can block us at times from having that human experience that we chose to have here on earth. This is the time for you to peel back those layers and truly have that flow of attunement between you and your soul's desires. So that's what's coming in here for you. This is exciting. And lastly here, once you strip away those layers, it allows you to fully step into your power with this Aries energy. And we have Aries and Libra in the north and south node axis at this time on a global level. We just got out of the Taurus, Scorpio, south and north node. So it doesn't surprise me. We've actually been seeing a lot of Libra and a lot of Aries on a collective level, but also in a lot of the readings here. So what that means for you is your greatest strength is to utilize that Aries energy of moving forward, living your best life, bringing in more abundance, truly being in alignment with your soul's desires. Because sometimes our soul's opportunities are way different, right? Our divine blueprint looks way different than our ego's plans for ourselves. And we need to really get honest. And that's what retrograde season brings in, is a time of getting honest and saying, is this what I truly desire, or is this the ego? Does my mom want this? Does my dad? Does my, do I want to show them that I have what it takes to succeed? Is this coming from a place where I need to win? Right? Wherever you are at on your journey here, I feel like you're getting in alignment with love, right? With love, and opening yourself up to unconditional love, not necessarily caring what everybody else thinks, but embracing the change because this is something you want for you. Okay? This is big. Let's take a look and clarify. Spirit, can you tell me about these insecurities that that Capricorn may be feeling at this time and how we can help you push through? What are these insecurities? What do we have here? The Star. Some of you are losing, or you've felt like you've lost hope that maybe your dreams wouldn't manifest. Okay, so it's not necessarily, thank you, Spirit. It's not necessarily that you're not in alignment. But it's taken a long time. And again, that goes hand in hand with divine timing, and our timing can look different. And sometimes if it's a little bit off, we feel like it's never going to happen, right? Some of you are saying, well, Melissa, it is a fact that it's not going to happen. Maybe you've wanted to have children by a certain age, and maybe that biological clock has been ticking and now you can't, right? There are so many other ways to show up for our dreams. Maybe it's adoption. Maybe it's a pet, being a pet mom or dad. Perhaps it is raising your nephews or nieces, whatever it may be for you. Maybe it's being a teacher, a kindergarten teacher. There's so many ways that we can advance and expand upon our dreams, but don't give up hope here, because I see that a lot of you've either second guessed, or there's been a little bit of a split when it comes to believing in your higher power, right? High priestess energy showing up here is saying that there feels like a little bit of a hiddenness, something hidden from you, second guessing. It could be that you didn't trust your gut feelings. Some of you are on a spiritual path here and you're using this to help others, I'm getting as well, okay? Insecurities, though, you may feel not good enough. You may feel like your gifts aren't your gifts. You may feel like it's coming from a place of ego. For others of you, you really do second guess your intuition and you say, are you even right, intuition? Or do I really have a guide? Or do I have what it takes to connect to the spiritual realm? I don't feel anything. I don't see anything. I don't have that clear knowing. But you do. And this is about you trusting and believing, because that's a big key factor of it. And the insecurity here is that your crown chakra, yes, maybe it feels a little bit closed off, but you have what it takes. Use this month to meditate and reconnect to your higher self and the higher realms to be able to ask for help, because you have free will. You must ask for help. 10 of Cups. Insecurities may lie within family dynamics. There could be unrealistic goals. Some of you feel unworthy of love. There could be arguments, family disputes. Some of you may have been neglected as a child, or maybe you feel like you've neglected a family dynamic here, or maybe addictions played a role. Okay, addictions played a role. Workaholism, substance abuse, something here I feel may have pulled you apart from a family dynamic, and it caused a big headache for you. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is, trying to win at all costs. And sometimes this is the ego, right? 5 of Swords is mental conflict. It's stress. It's needing to one up each other, right? Some of you, you can see in the background, yeah, this guy's got to the mountain, but blood has been shed. He's fought tooth and nail to get to that mountain. Was it worth it? Was it worth going in that form, that direction, that way? Whether this is someone else fighting you tooth and nail, or whether this is you yourself heading towards this direction where it's causing a big headache, right? It's causing a challenge. Right behind it, you have here, again, that star. So I feel like the stars are aligning to make some magic happen. Believe that you weren't cast aside, that you weren't cast out of, I'm just going to throw this out here, the Garden of Eden, watching everyone else get their dreams or their manifestations, but you are the one that may feel a little bit left out. That's not the case. You're not going to be left out. Everything, Capricorn, that you're experiencing, your soul already knew about, already signed up for. Connect with your higher self. Go through these challenges with more flow instead of attaching ourselves to some sort of outcome, expectation, or what we think it should look like, right? Be more flexible in how you view things. And most importantly, trust. Trust that you're not alone, that you have this connection here. All right, your final outcome. Oh, I love this. Your final outcome is believe in your good luck. You can't make this up. So yeah, there's luck here turning. And some of you, again, we just talked about the belief. So you may even, some of you don't question any spiritual messages that come through, because again, as mentioned, that blue moon in Pisces, we're going to receive downloads all month long. Spiritual downloads. We're going to receive messages through meditation, through our dreams, through animals. I'm highly intuitive. I have been my whole life, but especially 2023, the veil is opening. And as we reach higher levels of ascension, that spiritual awareness becomes heightened, becomes greater than maybe you've ever felt. So pay attention, because some of you are going to see things, feel things, hear things, know things. Don't second guess. That's part of the ascension here. It's part of the plan. So believe in your good luck, because things are shifting on cellular levels, energetic levels, physical levels. This is a big time for change here. And you have that in your fullest potential. Changing the old, changing the dynamic, changing the energy, but most importantly, changing your beliefs around a situation are going to pay off in big ways. So let's dive in, last but not least, and see what this good luck is bringing for you. What's this all about? This is going to be positive regardless of how the card shows up, because this is some big changes here for you. All right, they're telling me 6. Wow, is that, do we really? Okay, we're going to go with 6. There's 2, there's 4, they're saying 6 cards total, so we're going to take a look and get 6 cards. There we go. Queen of Wands, beautiful. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Tower, I love it. The Judgment, there's your second chance, new world, new life, new energy, new vibes. 4 of Pentacles. All right. So what we see happening here is you're building a new sense of stability, but you're realizing that you must let go of old attachments, old beliefs around scarcity, poverty, money, finances, or what stability looks like to you. Home is where the heart is, right? So wherever you go, take your heart with you. 4 of Pentacles here is about you managing your resources and finances and saving, maybe even saving for something, saving for, your abundance, but I feel most importantly, this is about you hanging on to the beliefs that are truly aligned with what you want to experience here on earth and releasing outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. That's going to allow you to have this new life. The Judgment card. This is about changing your life for the better. This is that purpose, the calling. It's about that spiritual awakening. It's a second chance to forgive the past. What's done is done. You can't go back and change that. But what you can do is spread those wings and realize that you have wings, right? You can see things from a higher perspective. So Judgment Day has come here. And this is about you allowing yourself to forgive, forgiving others. It's a rite of passage and it's a rebirth, and it's allowing you to fly towards the light here. The Tower is showing up to shatter the beliefs, the illusions, or the old way of life in order for you to embrace more freedom, more happiness, more love, and more abundance in your world, because you have the 2 and the 3 of Cups showing up together with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she's abundant, she's bold, she's wise, she is magnetized. She's in true alignment, but she has faced her insecurities. The Queen of Wands doesn't get to that higher energetic level of the Queen of Wands by never facing an insecurity. It's pushing through them that gets her to that higher ascension. And once you do that, you're a match, right? You're a match for the frequency of love, of partnerships, of career, of surrounding yourself with the right people, right? The right experiences, the things that can bring you more abundance. Now, it doesn't mean that you're never going to have a challenge, but it means that you're not going to detach or attach yourself to those things. You're going to allow the experience to happen and move on from them. 3 of Cups, celebrating, because look at that, Big Dipper. Stars are aligning to bring you success. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to subscribe and hit that bell if you're vibing with the energy of this channel. Thank you so very much for spending your precious time and energy here with me today. Lots of love to you.